are here at the ECW Arena. This is an icon show. This is a really fun kind of flea market kind of vibe going on with pro wrestling. And I'm here with my mans, and you know, I got to give him props on what he's doing.
Hell yes, hell yes. Yeah, we got some good stuff out today. We tried to bring out a variety of different stuff, some Hasbro action figures, some Jax action figures.
Yeah, Psycho Sid, that's crazy.
Sid Vicious.
Sid Justice.
We got the Wrestling Buddies in the package and loose, and just a plethora of some dope stuff.
Yeah, Al, please, if you can, get as much of this stuff in as you can. Yeah, I'm a collector, so you know, I got a pretty good Hasbro collection and a pretty good Jax collection. And what is the early 80s, the late 80s stuff?
LJS.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them.
Yeah, there's a couple over there right now.
That Bobby Heenan one's vicious over there.
The cool thing about the LJNs is you can literally run them over with a car and they wouldn't break. Like,
right.
You can put it in reverse, go back 2 or 3 times, they wouldn't break. The newer figures, you play with them too long, their arms fall off, their heads pop off, and everything.
I just recently, I think Tommy Dreamer's action figure lost his legs.
Yeah,
shit. But I like doing the Dream booking with
the what? What is that?
Like Dream booking with the action figures, like what could have been.
Yes, like rare matches and stuff.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I always love keeping stats with them. Like that Doink, that's one that I remember. That was the one that would break a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah, absolutely. Doinks. The thing about the Doink is the fingers. The fingers break on it. So having a Doink figure with the full fingers is actually rare, or even the hair. The kids with
I was gonna say, I think I lost the head before.
Absolutely. Yeah. I actually had a guy. The custom figures are starting to become really popular. I had a guy buy he bought the Virgil off me, and he bought a Yokozuna off me. And he told me, he said, I'm gonna pop the head off the Yokozuna. I'm gonna put the Virgil on there. I'm gonna cut some scars in the middle of his head. He was making an Abdullah the Butcher figure.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Crazy. And I thought, man, that's gonna be perfect. Like, who has a Hasbro Abdullah the Butcher figure? Like, not many people.
So, question. So, how long have you been doing the action figure collecting?
Since I was a little kid, so probably about 30 years.
You never lost your collection or anything? You just kept adding to it?
Well, I was in the military for 8 years, so I was in the Air Force, and I got out of the business for a little bit. My dad he had a store in Allentown, PA, and while I was in the military, so I did kind of lose my collection, but I always had a little bit of stuff at home. And then when I got out of the military, I got back into it and really went all for it. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's similar with me. Like I had the best collection I knew growing up.
Yeah.
And then I gave it to my cousin who became a pro wrestler. And then 20 years later, I'm like, what am I doing in the music world? And then I get my action figures back, and then all of a sudden, I'm getting these different angles on all the creativity. It's everything I'm working.
And it's depressing when you think about like some of these, like there's an Undertaker figure there that's a good, $300 figure, and you think about it when you were, well, that one's got the cloak on it, the mail away.
Okay.
So like you think about it, like, man, I had that one, I had that one, I had that one, and then as you get older, you realize you're gonna have to spend some money to recreate everything you have.
Yeah, because you had it all.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I grew up in the 80s. Like, it seems that way with a lot of things. It seems like we had it all back then, and now it's like rebuilding back towards that.
Even vintage 90s clothing, like I was talking about, I might buy that shirt off your back, but vintage 90s clothing, like especially rock and hip hop stuff, is through the roof. I see little cassette tapes selling for, I've sold cassette tapes for $30 a piece, and I've seen some of them also go even higher. Like, it's crazy. So all 90s stuff is super valuable right now.
Right now, CDs are coming back on the West Coast, and I've been popping into that here, and it seems like I might be one of the first to really go hard. I mean, we did 7,000 CDs over the last couple of months.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I got a duplicator, and that's what did it. But it's all these things that I'm relearning that I've already done.
Yeah, no, it's I learn something new every day. Every time I'm out at a flea market yard sale and I pick up something, like I'll do some research on it. Like, damn, this is selling for $200. It's a fun hobby.
Question for you. So, like, obviously you know wrestling if you're out here doing this kind of shit. Like, so what do you think needs to happen in pro wrestling today to get it back to where it needs to be?
Wrestling's booming right now, I think. I mean, AEW is unbelievable, and the vibes around AEW stuff is nuts right now. Like, I've sold probably 6 AEW figures in the last, couple days. I sold a couple here today.
Wow.
I got a guy that's kind of circling around looking to buy his first series sets. So, AEW.
That MJF figure you got. I mean, to me, that would be beneficial towards anybody's collection.
Yeah. So AEW is on fire, and they're giving WWE a run for the money. So we'll have to see what happens. Hopefully they can keep up with it. Typically, what happened in the past was a lot of these other organizations made a good run for it, and then Vince just bought them out. So we'll see what happens. Just like ECW, that we're in the ECW arena.
Yeah, exactly. This is like beyond a wrestling league at this point. This is now the enigma of what's going on with pro wrestling and the underground pro wrestling out here in the Philly area. So it's an honor to be a part of all this. Now, question, like some of the guys that were here today, who are you excited to see?
That man right there, Matt Hardy, was a big one. I like the Lucha Libres. I just went down to Mexico last weekend and I got to see Phoenix wrestle, so it was pretty cool to see Pentagon wrestle.
Nice.
Pentagon here too. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
See Ron Simmons over there. I was just talking to him about the nation. It's crazy meeting these guys and being able just to bounce these, you know, with wrestling, it's like we all take it in, but we all see it differently, and then when you give it back to them, it's like this whole confirmation.
I'll tell you what, they put together one heck of a convention today. I mean, there's all eras of wrestling. You got, you know, Abdul the Butcher to Matt Hardy to
a lot of good guys.
You know, Henna, who's now the tag team champion in AEW.
Bubba Ray, Raven,
tons of people here. Yeah, Sandman, a good show.
Yeah, good job. And that's, see, this is what like really blows my mind about the arena is like it's evolving the way that it's supposed to. Like, they're just throwing names around that we're here.
Dude, we
might not even see them on camera today, but it's like just knowing that it's flowing out.
Yeah, I was actually in this arena when Komodo Wanalea stripped.
You were here that night?
I was here that night. I was a little kid, I was young, and I remember that vividly. I was like, holy shit, the ring broke, and they were trying to figure out something to do, and they had her strip on top of the arena. Yeah. And as a kid, I was like, oh my lord. Yeah. As a kid, my eyes were like, wow. And I want to say 911 chokeslammed Tommy Dreamer off the top. I want to say that was the same one. I can't remember. Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Come out here as a kid. Yep.
I was here every show from 97 to 01.
Oh, wow.
So, but I missed the 94, 96 era.
And that was a good era. That was
right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I missed Scorpio.
You got some good stuff. Scorpio was amazing.
I caught the end of the Eliminator.
Oh, I love the Eliminator. They were my favorite tag team.
Dude, they. All right. We'll say this and we'll wrap it up. The Eliminators, over time, has become not only my favorite tag team, but my favorite tag team all the time before that was Demolition, and they're fucking good.
Yeah. The Eliminators is my favorite.
If we're putting the Eliminators up there like that, like. God bless Perry Saturn and John Phillips. I don't know why they only stuck around as long as they did, and Perry went to WCW, but it was such a great tag team.
Total elimination.
The best finisher in the history of pro wrestling.
Flip kick back. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate the interview.
Yeah, dude. Anytime, man. And so we're here at Pro Wrestling Archives, ECW Arena, 2021. The Wrestling Revolution lives on. We'll see you guys later.
Yes. Much love.